What up?
Hello.
We're back.
How is everybody?
We're here once again. I'm fixing the score. Okay. I have with me a Chancellor Palpatine red deck. This was played at the tournament last weekend by one of our Discord members. Yes, know something. So this is their list. We're not playing sideboard games, so I didn't have the sideboard included with their list. But it's a very low to the ground, aggro, go wide type of a build. It's playing mostly like 2 and 3 drop stuff.
Okay.
So it's very finish the game. It's apparently pretty decently going in. It's like Sabine and Quinlan type matchups, but
Okay.
weak against control.
I gotcha. Yeah, so this isn't control. I don't have. There's nary a takedown to be seen in this deck. I'm not playing Perilous Position. I'm not playing Vigilance. I'm not playing any of that stuff. I'm
Perfect.
playing Wedge using the Colossus. I just want to see how this does. I suspect it's actually really bad versus yellow stuff, some of the most popular yellow stuff right now. So I think you have to like play around that, and so yeah, I just kind of want to see how this works. My suspicion is that there are some games you might be able to win by playing a 2-drop spaceship and then putting Chewbacca on it.
Yeah.
Just you can just win the game with that, nothing else. You don't really have to try at that point. But against yellow, I think you have to like slow, like you have to slow roll your hand. You can't just do like a 2-drop, put a pilot on it with Wedge for free, because I think you get bounced. And then you're out 2 cards, and you're already down a card because you're starting the Colossus. But my suspicion is that the Colossus can buy you enough time that you can put together something in the mid-range, mid-game style. 8. I have a 10. I'm demonstrating that I have 5 cards.
Scene. You had 10? Okay.
I'll play a Phoenix Squadron A-Wing.
Jin.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Attack you for 3.
I'll heroic sacrifice Jin. I'll draw a card, and I'll attack you for 5. He dies.
I'm gonna put Luke onto the A-Wing.
I will Palpatine, so I'll heal 2, and draw a card, and flip. Yeah. What's up, Dark Black? Thank you for the 20 months.
I'll take initiative.
The Prime. Thank you. I will play Boom Series Officer and pass.
I'm gonna hit you for 6.
I will hit you for 2.
I'm gonna put R2 on this A-Wing. I know people are like, why didn't you do all this stuff before doing the thing? And the answer is quite simple, really. I want the damage.
I'll play First Order Stormtrooper.
I'm going to play Red Leader for 2 because I have 2 pilots.
I'll play Boba Fett.
I'm going to use Wedge to put Chewbacca on the Red Leader, and I get a X-Wing token.
I'll Sidious to do 2 your base.
Okay.
And make a clone. And flip.
I'll take initiative.
Okay, I'll pass.
I'll attack you for 7.
No good to be dead for 4.
I'm gonna deploy a Wedge into this X-Wing.
I'll attack you for 2.
Yeah, I'll take that. Wedge is gonna hit you for 5.
I'll die.
To Luke.
Yeah.
The ships.
That was an awkward turn. This one definitely feels like I need to be understanding of all the lines. You know, I need to know where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
At any given turn.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I could have flown a turn ago. I could have flown a fireball into the looped up ship and then Turgentowned it. Yeah, 25 versus
the
20.
10 health.
35 is like,
yeah,
that's brutal.
Justin like hits me for 15. I'm like, I'm not even halfway dead.
Yeah. I was also wondering, and Targettown's obviously good, but like, I wonder if with Chancellor you'd want to play the 27 and have 45 cards.
So you've got more consistent lines of play.
Yeah, because I feel like especially with Chancellor, you want to be doing the same stuff early game.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing about Chancellor. The way the deck is always kind of played is it's like is flipping him like every other turn, is that good enough to win the game? Like, it's gaining 2 life, doing 2 damage, and getting free guys and drawing cards. Is that good enough to win the game? And I think in a world like, if Chancellor Palpatine was like a magic commander or something like that, that's probably enough to win.
Yeah.
But Star Wars just functions dramatically different than Magic, so
he gets to flip like 3, maybe 4 times in a game. Like, in a game that he wins, he's flipping like 4 or 5 times. Maybe.
Right.
Especially with the speed of the game right now, and especially playing 25 health bases.
Yeah, my leader gave me a resource and did 3 damage, and then also kind of protected a unit, sorta. I don't necessarily know that it could have died. So he's in the Hunter Padme Afra Trench tier of fun value leaders. I have drawn 6 cards. Let's return my hand. I'm found in violation of my base.
I also think it's possible that there's a Chancellor Palpatine build that no one's made yet.
Yeah,
that's really good, right? Because it's just like there's so many possibilities with him.
Cards.
Probably the most consistent thing you could do with him is play blue.
Okay, I think you go there, and then you go there. Would you like initiative?
Thoughts on Andor 4 through 6?
Great. Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I have seen people refer to it. There was like a review where they thought the 5th episode was like the worst episode of Andor. That exists.
I don't like think of them as episodes anyway, right? Like,
yeah, I think you're clearly supposed to watch all 3 of these episodes together all the same
I don't
time.
even know what happened in the second episode.
I think the 4, 5, and 6 episodes. The fifth episode's the one where Saw.
No spoilers.
Where Saw is like hanging out with the kid.
There's a Saw Gerrera scene.
Yeah,
that's just
there's
top tier scene.
Yeah, and the Saw is like, breathe this shit in, and the kid's like, okay, I guess. But
play Jen.
I'll play this thing.
I'll take it.
Pass. But yeah, it's I guess an attempt to be spoilerish free. The 5th episode moves a lot of pieces around, and I think the 4, 5, and 6 are moving pieces around for more dramatic stuff later on.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a lot of positioning pieces, but there's some really good just like intrigue and drama. I'll take it for 3.
Okay. I'm putting Chewbacca on this. The only complaint is missing the mon reaction to Tay, etc. Do the arcs? Yeah. So right, we jump in media res into a bunch of stuff, right? Like they have to be kind of economical about the storytelling, right? Like we start off with Bix having a
no spoilers.
Well, we start off with Bix,
no spoilers,
basically coming to terms with stuff that's happened off camera, right?
Yeah,
and so
there's like a lot of stuff you have to infer, but I think that's good.
That's fine.
Like we don't need to see everything.
Fine. I'm looking at the screen. I get to see your hand, but
it doesn't matter. Why are you cheating? I don't. This is making me mad. So like,
Chewbacca.
I think I just have to exploit this in and
get no value
out of it, which is fine.
All right, I'll slap you for 6.
I'll Palpatine.
Okay. I will take initiative.
Yes.
Slap you for 6.
I'll play Boba Fett.
I'll play a restored Arc 170.
I'll fight this.
The Chewbacca. Yeah. I will use Wedge to put Luke on the restored Arc 170.
I'll target down that.
I will take initiative.
I'll Sidious. And pass.
Hit you for 5 and restore 1.
I'll heroic sacrifice this clone.
I'm gonna blue leader and then pay 2 and move it to the ground arena and take out Boba Fett. And it'll get some experience tokens in there.
I'll Lethal Insurgent, so you draw and discard.
At random?
At random.
My red leader. Alright, am I just playing Wedge and attacking with him for 3? We slap him in blue leader. He gives 4 toughness. You got 2 open. You haven't flippity-doo-dawed your Palpatine. You could fight the Lothal into it on the fall, and you could fight Lothal into this on the following turn and kill it. You can't do that if he's deployed in it. I think I deploy him naked.
Okay, I'll play another Lothal Insurgent. You draw this card.
I prepare for take on my card advantage. I will attack you for 3.
I will flip.
I will take initiative.
Pass.
I guess I don't think we resource anything here. And I think I hit you for 5 with Blue Leader. I think the major problem is that you have to end up giving away the
initiative
all the time. Right?
I can never have it.
Okay, Wedge is going to attack you for 3.
Yeah, I'll flip.
So I lose 2. You make a troopy. I'll play an Echo Base Defender.
I mean, yeah.
This Wedge deck is the best deck in the world.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the Chancellor versus other stuff?
What do you have?
I've got everything I've built in the last like week.
Okay,
so
yeah.
if you want to try that
grab
against
something else.
I'll
see how it functions. I mean, I may just not know what I'm doing.
So I've got the Vader yellow, I've got the Asajj, I have the Han, and I have Cad. I don't know what of those. Cad.
I'll just run the gauntlet.
Run the gauntlet. Okay, yeah, I'll play Cad then.
This might be better against Cad. We'll see.
Yeah,
especially with 25 health.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking. It'll be kind of a race, and you actually don't mind if your guys get killed, right?
Right.
So now the big thing is like, do they get killed at the wrong time? Because I think that was like a way to play around Palpatine in the past.
I don't think I can take initiative willy nilly.
Correct.
Like, town open, right?
Yeah. A 1. What's in?
About Andor, though. It has the best dialogue of any Star Wars IP that's ever existed. Of any Star Wars show or movie that's ever existed. By like a lot. By like a whole lot. The most well-crafted dialogue. The most compelling characters.
This is a mulligan. Yeah, I enjoyed this batch of episodes. It's probably I would say it's probably the least exciting of the Andor episodes, but the whole time it's maintaining this level of like dread that isn't really in the rest of the show, right? There's like a level of anxiety that you're getting. All the Cyril stuff, you're like, what's gonna happen to our boy Cyril the whole time, right? Anxiety rising. Bix and Andor, anxiety rising. Chill Rob, what's up?
What up?
Okay, let's keeping this resource. We'll start things off with the crafty smuggler.
Play Fireball.
Now I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Attack you for 2.
Take it for 3.
I'm gonna play the Mist Hunter, and I'll use Cad.
I have to target count my fireball. I know. I don't think that's necessarily like
Incorrect.
It's not incorrect. It's probably part of the reason that target count's in here.
I'll take initiative.
I'll flip.
Because you otherwise have no turn play. You have no play.
Yeah. And then I'll play Boba Fett. Pass.
I'll attack you for 2. I'll tempt you into fighting this thing.
First Order Stormtrooper.
I'm gonna play Greedo, and I will Cad.
I'll fight the crafty.
Yep.
Where the hell are 3s at?
I don't know. What happened. I think somebody's been breaking into your house and sending over 3 damage tokens.
Yeah, that's probably true.
The new official tokens are double-sided, and that's so
We love that.
beautiful, magnificent. All right, let's hit you for 3, and I'll draw a card because I've played Greedo, who is a bounty hunter. Yeah, it really. It's just like kind of a little short-sighted to print them one-sided, right?
Let me concede. Let's try it. Let's try this again. I messed up somewhere.
Oh, okay. Is it because Boba Fett dies?
No, I just don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
I didn't I didn't have plays for turns.
yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
The next turn I had sneak attack, Ruthless Raider, but if I flip, I can't do that, and that's too good to not do. But really, I had nothing to do that.
Yeah,
turn. And Boba Fett's about to die to Target Town.
Yeah.
And Ruthless Raider is not going to turn the corner for
right. You might get me to
and then
you might get me to 15, 17, something like that.
Yeah. So
and then the Ruthless Raider's gone.
I just want to try again. My turns was awkward. The having a Target Town limit thing was awkward too, right? Like it's just I
can let the clock tick on the thing. I just I cad it and then I let it die to its end of turn effect. So I can save the Target Town for a higher value target, which in that case was Boba Fett. So initiative, gonna interest you in that.
You can take it.
Okay. All right, you
All again.
If I were to lay out what I think is the meta, I think Cad for sure.
Cad, Quinlan, Sabine.
Cad, Quinlan, Sabine. Kira. And then in tier 2, I'd put stuff like Gar, the Asajj, Vader Yellow. I think those decks match up differently. Like I don't know the full grid matchup. So one of the beautiful things, if I can be indulged to bring Blood Bowl into this conversation,
Always
the NAF, which is like the citizen body of Blood Bowl, organized Blood Bowl, has incredible amounts of data because they like record information. I'll play a Zygerian Starhopper.
Insurgent.
I will take the initiative.
Yes.
They have you can look at years worth of data, and they have like all these matchup grids of like win percentages and tournaments and stuff like that, and you kind of have to like use a little bit of you got to use your head a little bit. All right, let's Boba Fett. I'll deal a damage, and then I've played an Underworld card, and I'll make you deal a damage to a unit. But they have like the full chart of an X and Y axis of all of the teams versus all of the teams.
I'm gonna sneak attack K2 in play.
You'll have to pay the 1 extra there.
Yep.
Hey, you're gonna hit me with that guy. I will hit you for 4.
Who's your 4?
I'll play Greedo.
I'll help.
I'll take initiative.
I'll die. I'll do 3 damage.
Yep.
Yes. This deck is too difficult to play for an aggro deck.
I'll hit you for 4.
Stormtrooper.
And I'll attack you for 3.
Palpatine.
I will play the Mist Hunter. And I guess I can. May as well.
I'll fireball into the Starhopper.
Okay. I guess I Tarkin Town this token.
I'll Tarkin Town that thing.
Alright, so you're going to take 2 indirect damage.
Base.
Oh, it's my action? Yeah. I guess I'd take initiative here.
Okay, pass.
Okay. Attack you for 3.
Take you for 2 and 1 indirect.
I'll put the indirect into my base. Hit you for 3.
I'll phase 2 clone trooper into the Greedo.
Okay. Greedo misses. IG 2000 and annihilate that guy. I'll take the indirect damage on the Mistunner.
Chancellor. Draw.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna attack you for 3.
I'm dead. It's a Cad. All those attacks on Cad.
I'm not a fan of that deck.
Let me try.
Try something else.
Yeah, I don't know. Beat Vader. I don't think I beat it.
Yeah, Visage is probably out.
I don't.
Ventress, sorry, Asajj. We could try. I don't. What about Han?
Sure.
What do you think about? What do you think about
Christ.
the Han?
Fine. Whatever.
What do you think about the Han?
It's fine.
Chances there. I gotta go get Chewbacca's.
Ugh.
Gotta go get Chewbacca's.
Palp Colossus would be solid. I might try to make a Palp Blue.
That way you have you actually have enough time for his ability to take over the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm definitely making bad decisions with like resourcing and stuff because I'm not like. Yeah.
I got you.
It's really hard to consider
every possible
the amount of open resources I'm going to have on a turn, like, and what I can play with those resources.
We'll try Han. This deck isn't killing you that fast, right?
I guess so.
Right? Experimenting is hard. It's tough.
All good.
A 6. Also a 6. A 2.
1.
That's some Blood Bowl stuff right there.
It's always Blood Bowl this, Blood Bowl that. All I ever hear. This reminds me of this Blood Bowl game I played. Okay.
This one is very clearly a mulligan.
Yeah, because Palpatine doesn't really care about the -1 card on Colossus, right? I guess you have to you got to figure out how are you gonna get heroic units killed if you're playing blue.
I think it's your exploit. I think you just gotta
exploit stuff
aggressively.
Because red, you get all kinds of stuff. Heroic sacrifice and stuff.
Just self-destruct.
Two health guys.
I guess you wouldn't play self-destruct in Palpatine.
No,
but
you still get Fireball. Fireball's pretty cool in here. You still get the Phase 2 Clone Trooper for ambushing. You still get the Lothal Insurgent.
Okay. I'm gonna Han.
I'll play Jin.
I'll play Ezri. Better than Ezra.
Living when you want. I'll take initiative.
I have a Han trigger to consider. I'll pass.
Okay.
I will detonate Ezri.
I will slam a clone trooper into Ezra for 3 damage.
Okay. Let's attack your base. He's got to survive to use this thing. I will discard the Marauder, even though there's like a pretty good chance it gets to do its thing here.
I'll attack you for 4.
You have to kill an enemy unit first.
Oh. I'll attack you for 3.
Okay. I'll play the Falcon.
I'll target down Ezra.
He's dead. I'll take initiative.
Oh.
You gain 2 and draw.
Yes.
Let's spark you.
Fireball, sacrifice K2, Stormtrooper sneak attack.
You're on your dark side.
Yeah.
The First Order Stormtrooper.
Okay.
You didn't draw, did you?
I did draw.
That's not a Bazine.
Speaking of Bazine, that was my plan all along.
Okay. I have a Han and an Ahsoka.
Let's get Han.
Okay. I will attack you for 3.
I'll attack you for 3.
I will take initiative.
I'll flip. Yes.
Let's put Chewbacca on the Falcon. It's got the exploit dude, clearly.
Yeah.
Beat his ass, Chewbacca.
Let's heroic sacrifice this clone trooper. Draw.
No, they have for 7.
Let's hit you for 1. Any bamboozles in the Chancellor deck? No, they were in the sideboard, but I think with like playing non-sideboard games, I think you would play them in main deck for sure. But I also see them in sideboard.
I'll Han.
I'll hit you for 3.
I'll deploy Han. I have a Han trigger to deal with.
Play K2.
I'll hit you for 4 and make a thing. I've got 2 Han triggers.
I'll flip.
I'll play Ahsoka.
I'll discard Fireball. I'll take initiative.
I will pass. Draw. Resource, nothing, I think. Let's kill an R2. Let's kill a Falcon.
Did you resource?
No, I do resource nothing.
You resource nothing. Okay. What's up with that? I dead.
I got stuff I want to play.
Feeling pretty dead.
Do you interact? Do you interact with my board at all? And then do you kill me? Yes, I'm looking at 8 damage, which you need another 6. Another 4 beyond Darth Sidious's activation. So you need to either interact with me.
I'm
not telling you what to do. I'm just.
No, I know. I'll sneak attack this raider into play.
Okay.
I'll do 2 to Ahsoka.
Okay. Then Ahsoka will hit you for 3.
-4.
Han will hit you for 4 and make a resource.
I'll die.
Yes, the sneak attack Ruthless Raider is I kill you like an action or 2 before you get me.
Yeah. I still need to be able to stop something.
That game was a little bit closer.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit closer.
Let me stop playing the stack now.
Okay.
I'll play something against your wedge.
Sure.
I had to take out. I'll try Sabine. I had to take out the K2s from Sabine. I had to take out like 2 or 3 cards from every deck that I had built to make this stupid ass deck.
Yeah,
because it's everything.
Yeah, it's. Because it's yellow and it's aggression and it's hero and it's villain.
It was like, I need hotshot blasters, I need K2, I need no good to be deads, I need whatever else.
There are hotshot blasters in there? I guess you're never in a situation where they were actually good.
No, I was really never able to play them.
Alright, let's see how Wedge does against Sabine. Is the extra health enough to keep me alive?
It's probably pretty good. Sabine's not like stopping your Chewbacca Falcon from killing it.
The question is my early game strong enough to not get ECL'd off the board?
Yeah.
That's the major problem. That's the major problem. Plus, I'm not really like interacting with your guys so much necessarily. So there's like a chance I think I lose to just like Darksaber. But I can be a little bit more aggressive with pilots than I had been. Five cards. Let's remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn.
12. Give me that.
I'm gonna look at this.
Give me the initiative.
These sleeves are like close to splitting. I can feel it.
They're on the verge.
Maybe there's like one. Okay.
A wing.
A wing. Worse a wing.
I guess I'd take initiative here.
I don't.
Do 3% of my life versus
Right.
doing 4% of your life. So.
I guess not. I'll see what happens if I don't. Thing.
Let's kill the A-wing.
Masterpiece.
I find your terms acceptable.
I'll take initiative.
I'm going to use Wedge, and I'm going to put the Pancake Kid on the Sabine's Masterpiece.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
I'm gonna slap Chewbacca in here.
We'll have Sabine's Masterpiece attack. I guess your base. It will buff itself, or do I buff this thing? So I'm hitting you for 3/4. I could hit you for a 5th point, or I can buff this. I suppose I buff this. I think buffing there makes it too tempting for you to hit that with Chewbacca. If I buff this, you might fly over here and fight this.
Also,
instead.
buffing that means that when I deploy Sabine, I can't just attack and ping it to kill it.
Yeah.
So there's that. I'll fight it.
Okay. I'm gonna play Red Leader. Just has 4 on it.
Oh yeah. I'll deploy.
I will take initiative.
Initiative 3. Pass.
You get to attack for 7 effectively. I guess I deploy Wedge into here, and that gives me an X-Wing token.
I'll fight here. I'll do one to your base, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you for 6 then.
The Dark Saber.
All right, the next power card I play costs 1 less. Academy graduate. That's right.
Whom? Whomst? What is that?
He's dead.
Okay. Is 1 power?
Yeah. We'll slap Chewbacca in here.
I'll take initiative.
And then I will pass. I suppose I resource nothing here.
Initiative 7.
Hit you for 5.
Play K2.
2 open. Slap R2 in here, and I get an X-Wing token.
Play Sabine.
Attack you for 7.
Take initiative.
I'll play the Bright Hope, and then I'll pass.
I can Rebel Assault and do 8, 12, 13, which is not enough.
Yeah.
It's not even enough for a 25 health base. I was having to like fight your shit.
Yeah.
Also, having to play the A-Wing, turn one into your thing, and then having to play Sabine's Masterpiece was bad.
Yeah.
It lined up really bad.
Yeah. Yep. Is this Wedge deck the most powerful deck that's ever been constructed?
I think I just had bad.
I think it matched up poorly that time around. I think that is the case. You look at that game and you're like, holy shit, how was this Sabine decker supposed to win? And I don't think that's...
I win by having played Sabine and then like something else.
So I actually think the Academy guy actually won me the game, right? Because if you'd hit me for 13 or whatever you would have there, it would have been 7, 8, 8.
13? Yeah. Because then she gives experience to Sabine.
Sabine hits for 5.
Sabine hits for 5. Yeah.
So 13 would have put me to 24, and you would have hit me for 7 on the previous turn. So it put me to 31. So I was still alive even through the Academy guy. So yeah, put the Academy guy, Echo Base Defender, Concord, Dawn Interceptors, and Bright Hope in the deck. To act as strategic speed bumps in places, and I think like that was a pretty good example there of like pay 1 mana, stop 7 damage. Oh. Five cards.
5. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Something like this.
Marine.
Restored Arc 170.
Take initiative.
We are gonna slap the Pancake Kid into the Restored Arc 170. And then I'll pass.
Take for 3.
Attack you for 3 and restore 1.
Sabine.
I will play Sabine's Masterpiece.
All ECL Masterpiece and a Masterpiece.
Okay.
Giving experience. Okay.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Did I only hit you for 1, 2, 3. You should have 1 more health, I think. Because it's 2. He gets +1 for each other friendly, so I think you should just be there.
And I did 1 to myself.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay, well, let's kill this thing. This very annoying card. I restore 1.
Hit you for 3.
I will play Red Leader.
Play Sabine.
I will take initiative.
Play A-Wing. I'll ping us. I'll deploy Sabine. I'll attack you for 3.
Sure.
Almost forgot.
let's hit you for 3 and restore 1.
Hit you for 3.
I'm gonna wedge Luke into red leader, and I get an X-wing token.
The dark saber.
I'll play Echo-based defender.
Crash.
I will hit you for 6.
I'll rebel assault. So attack and then attack. That's
8.
13, right?
Yeah, 13. Yeah. I take initiative here, I think.
I'll pass.
You know what I play? I play Rebel Assault in the deck, but I don't have one right now because I think it wins the game, right? This would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which would kill you. Sure would kill you. So I'm gonna hit you for 4 and restore 1.
Seven.
This was 4 this time, for the record.
Yeah. Did I not do 4?
You did 3, right? You were at 14. Hit you for. I have to deploy Wedge first. I think I have to. I guess I hit you for 6.
5. I guess I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead.
Okay. That was a close one.
35 HP.
Yeah.
Too many HPs.
Yeah.
All right, one more with Gariello, I guess. Maybe I'm just bad at Star Wars.
It's the. You could draw a lot of stuff from that tournament, but there are not a lot of 35 hit point bases at that tournament, right? And I think if the Kira decks were playing Colossus, which I strongly suspect that they might have been,
They were playing
30 health, or
they're playing ACL, right?
Kira
Green?
Oh yeah. No, I think a lot of them were 30 hit points.
Oh, okay.
I think a lot of them were 30, but maybe some had ECL.
They were definitely not. They were not mono blue.
Data vault. There you go. They got to point at that. You. That's right. Yeah. So data vault, 33 HP, right? And then I think of those games showed the difference between 33 and 35 is not large enough. Not large enough. I mean, like the difference between 30 and 33 is it's like 20 times the HP between 33 and 35, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just that extra hit that they need to kill you. That's what matters. That extra action. Yeah. The dog side in response to Justin making mouth noises.
We're in tune.
Drift compatible.
Yep.
All right, let's roll. 12. 9. Okay. 5 cards. 5. I was worried you had a second Rebel Assault that game, that last game. This is a mulligan. Because I think I died to it, right? It would have hit me for another 13. I was at like mid 20s, or it would have been more than 13 because it would have been another experience token on the. It would have hit me for 14. Maybe this deck needs to run tech. That way I could resource Rebel Assault and then
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
tech them out
Yeah.
when I need it.
I mean, Tex is probably a good include in most rebel decks or most
Hero,
decks.
yeah.
At least like a one of.
5 cards again. 5.
He's less likely to get exploded the turn you just play him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Alright, gotta resource you. I guess I resource you. Not happy about it. I will play this Phoenix Squadron Evening.
Right.
I will take the initiative.
Frito.
Frito.
Yes.
I knew it was you, Frito. Attack you for 3.
Thank you for 3.
I will play Sabine's Masterpiece.
Thank you for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna waylay the Masterpiece and pass.
Thank you for 3.
Thank you for 3.
Play Sabine's Masterpiece again.
Play the shuttle.
Let me use Wedge to put Hera on Sabine's Masterpiece.
Take it for 3.
I will take initiative.
Pass.
Rebel Assault. So, the Masterpiece is going to hit you for 5, 6 with the Assault. Experience token, the A-Wing. And then it's going to hit you for 5.
Okay.
And then I restore 1. I don't know if you've done that.
Take it for 3.
I'm going to play the Bright Hope.
Anti-advanced.
I will get 1 open there. This dude is hitting for 6 currently. I could deploy Wedge into the Bright Hope, or I could deploy Wedge into the Phoenix Squadron A-Wing. Both are, there's like an argument for both. I think I slap Wedge into the Bright Hope because you don't get through it in 1 attack now.
Yeah. I'll take initiative.
So you're gonna sneak into it. Okay, I'll pass. I guess we resource nothing here.
I'll perilous the masterpiece.
Okay. Let's use this opportunity to hit you for 5.
Oh, no good to me dead, the A-Wing.
Okay. So 1 open. That's attacking for 6. That's attacking for 3. I will play an A-Wing.
Hit you for 3.
I have blue leader here, and the question is do I trade it into the TIE Advanced or not? Do we just want to let it sit around, maybe attack on the next turn? I guess I trade with the TIE Advanced.
Hit you for 3.
I'm going to slap R2 into this A-Wing.
Gar.
I will take initiative.
Hit you for 4. I'll attack.
Sure. You put 6 into it.
And pass.
I'll resource nothing. All right, I will hit you for 5.
I'm dead.
Yeah, all comers.
Yeah.
All comers with this wedge deck. It's the Colossus.
Yeah, it's
like
you can't really race it. So if you're not interacting with the stuff,
yeah.
and I tried interacting with the stuff, but
Yeah, it
the problem
has.
is I don't have bamboozles.
Right,
Delete your stuff.
Yeah. Delete my leader.
Yeah. But no, that performed pretty well.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. Above expectations. I was not convinced the tap out strategy was going to work necessarily, but I think Chewbacca kind of helps with that.
Yeah. There's like so many
Quite a
turns
bit.
where like if you had played Chewbacca, I just had nothing to do.
Yeah, then you just like
Especially with Palpatine.
you stare at the board, just like
Yeah. Okay. I'm over the stream. So thanks for watching.
you just gotta think about Andor to cheer yourself back up. Anxiety-inducing Andor.
Yeah, just when makes
The
me think
effects,
about
the PTSD,
all
the
the
effects of
anxiety I feel
PTSD.
in real life.
Yeah, mirror all of that.
I'm feeling the same feelings in real life whenever I look at the news.
Chewbacca. Whenever I look at my opponent having a Chewbacca.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
It's
thanks
just
for
like
watching.
the time I had to listen to the dying screams of those children, those the young, recorded for torture purposes. So.
Yeah, that was super fun. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye,
See you
everybody.
Sunday.